For another training series with the MLMOutlaws.com. Rob Corbett, one of the co-founders of MLMOutlaws.com, and actually a six-figure income earner in this incredible industry of network marketing. Wanted to talk to you today about what I consider to be the second most important component to your success, skill that you should definitely work on developing, and that is all about downline training. Okay, and why do I call it the second most important? And the answer should be pretty obvious. And maybe it isn't, but because I guess there are some misconceptions in this industry. When people first come into this business, they say, hey, all you've got to do is recruit 3 people, and those 3 people are going to recruit 3 people, and those 3 people are going to recruit 3 people, and you're going to end up retiring in 3 months from now. The big magic number of 3, which is a bunch of garbage. Anyone who sells you that is exactly doing just that. They're selling it to you because they're lying to you. They're flat out telling you a massive lie to your face. It isn't the power of 3. In a perfect world, maybe that would happen. So what has to happen, number one, is you have to become a massive recruiter in this industry. You've got to learn the skills of becoming a recruiter, of creating your own high-quality leads. I'm a big believer in the online component of network marketing. Definitely something you should explore after your warm market's tapped, which in my opinion, your warm market should be tapped in 10 days if you're serious about doing this business. So get online, figure out how to develop some high-quality leads. Come on over to the MLMOutlaws.com. We offer a free boot camp. Teaches you how to have high-quality leads, 20 to 30 contacting you every single day. And then you can generate a big business. But that's number one. You've got to learn how to recruit. Number 2 is you need to know how to develop a downline. How are you going to do that? Obviously, you're going to have to train your downline. So this is where downline training plays an important role in your success. Now, some quick tips. You ever hear the saying before, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink? You got to get that into your head in this business. It's the exact same deal. Too many times, and I fell for it when I first came into this business, I said, hey, I've recruited all these people. Now I'm going to make them go do it. I'm going to make them successful, as Jim Rohn says, if it kills me. And he's bang on when he says it almost did, because it almost did myself as well. And I got so frustrated. Why weren't people duplicating what I was doing? Why wasn't it happening? How come these people were just lying around watching TV when they should have been building their business? And the answer is they want to. That's what they want to do. So you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do. Okay, so don't spend your time trying to train people, trying to make them do something they're not going to do. You'll go crazy. What is your responsibility as a good sponsor? Your responsibility is to make sure that you set the person you bring into the business on the right path and then help them if they require help. Okay, stay with them. So what I'll do is I recommend setting up some systems. Okay, systems are key in this business. Okay, people fail, systems don't. So you've got to set up some systems. So set up some downline training systems. Websites. Put a website together. If your upline hasn't done it, take the initiative. Do it yourself. I heard a great saying before: as long as you're dependent on someone else to make you rich, you'll never be rich. Okay, so you've got to take the initiative. You've got to be the person if it's not already in place. Become the leader. Put the system in place. Put the website training on how to do this business. Step 1, click here. Step 2, this is what we do. Step 3, this is what we do. So put a training site in place. Have a weekly get started call where your team knows that anyone new they bring on, these new people need to be on this call every week, listening to you and other leaders within your organization, teaching people over the phone how to start it fast. Okay? Have a weekly leadership call where the whole team gets together and you share what's working. Have a system of in live personal trainings in your local market once a month. I call it a Super Saturday, whatever you want to call it, where you're actually in person teaching people how to do the business. Okay, so that's big. Have a system where base your system, I should say, where you're really you're spending your one-on-one personal time with those who are working it, okay? Those who are driving it, those who are going to be your future leaders, I'll spend my time with them. But the people who are kind of doing 10% of what you're doing, 20%, work with them in a group, okay? Because you can't spread yourself thin enough to be able to work with everyone. So spend your time working with the quality people And then also, of course, set up a system where you're teaching people how to duplicate your efforts online. I'm telling you, the power of the internet is just absolutely incredible. It puts a lot of your business efforts on autopilot and lets you focus on the follow-up, speaking to high-quality people. So you want to train your downline in that. That's huge, especially in this new day and age. I can't stress it enough that if you're not focusing on downline training activities that are teaching your team how to harness the power of the internet to create a massive business, you're really missing out in this modern day. So come on over again. I invite you. You get a personal invitation from the MLM Outlaw, Rob Corbett. Come on over. We got a free boot camp, 7 days, high quality information that's really going to get you on the right path to putting this type of online marketing system in place, and then training your team on how to do the same thing. You'll see great things happen. So guys, until next time, keep your head down.